As we started in the beginning of the school year, every day we talk about the story of a prophet. We mentioned the importance of talking about the stories of prophets. It serves as a reminder to our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Allah told him, "We will tell you the stories so it can strengthen your faith, your iman." We also will take benefit from these stories. We already talked about the story of Prophet Adam alayhi salam. We talked about the Prophet Idris alayhi salam. We already began with the story of Prophet Nuh alayhi salam. Today we are going to do our utmost best to finish the story of Prophet Nuh alayhi salam. We mentioned that Nuh alayhi salam, he is one of the Ulul Azm min al-Rusul. When we say the Ulul Azm min al-Rusul, they are the most determined and the most important, and they are the leaders of the prophets. Together, can you remind me those names? First one is Nuh alayhi salam, then Ibrahim alayhi salam, then Musa alayhi salam, then Isa alayhi salam, then Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. So these 5 prophets are known as Ulul Azm min al-Rusul. Nuh alayhi salam was sent to his people. And we mentioned between Nuh and Prophet Adam was 10 generations. Straight down 10 generations between Nuh and Adam alayhi salam. So Nuh was a long time ago. He is one of the first prophets, Prophet Nuh alayhi salam. And he was sent to his people. He called his people to La ilaha illallah for 950 years. So he was a prophet for 950 years. But he lived more than that. You have to know that the people from before, they used to live a long time. Prophet Adam alayhi salam lived more than 1,000 years. Prophet Nuh lived more than 1,000 years. All the other prophets, they lived 500 years, 600 years, 200 years. It came all the way down to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who lived 63 years. So the span of age started to decrease little by little until we reached the generation of our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So Nuh, even though he called his people for 950 years, most of the people did not believe in him. According to some narrations, some mention different numbers. One number that's very famous is only 12 people believed in him. That's a number that's famous. Another number that's famous is only 82 people believed in him. So the smallest number that we can imagine is 12, but the biggest number is about 82. So imagine a whole prophet sent to his people, calling them to La ilaha illallah, inviting them to believe in Allah for 950 years, every single day. And nobody believed him except a few. And that is the reason why, in fact, there is a hadith in which the Prophet ﷺ, he's telling us about the day of judgment, Yawmul Qiyamah, how the prophets will come with their nations. You know, every single prophet has a nation, his people. So on the day of judgment, you will come and you will lead your nation, and they will come after you. Prophet Muhammad ﷺ will have the biggest nation, the largest nation. Some prophets, the Prophet ﷺ said, some prophets will come with 10 people who believed in them. Subhanallah. A whole prophet comes and only 10 people will believe in them. Another prophet will come. He said sometimes only 5 people will come up with him. He said sometimes you will see a prophet who will come with only one believer. One person believed in him. And unfortunately, he said there will be prophets who will come and nobody believed in them. Subhanallah. Can you imagine that? A whole prophet sent by Allah, he comes on the day of judgment. After his mission, nobody believed in him. So that is the reason why Nuh alayhi salam, even though he called for 950 years, only about 12 to maximum 82 people believed in him. So when that happened, Nuh alayhi salam, he made a dua. He said, Ya Allah, please do not leave on this earth anybody, because they will just not believe in you, they will do wrong. لا تذر على الأرض من الكافرين ديارا. He made his dua, his final dua. And we talked about this many times, that every single prophet that Allah sent, Allah gave him a final dua, a final prayer. That is your weapon of mass distraction. Allah gave all these prophets a final dua, telling them, if you reach a point where the people have given you so much difficulty and you cannot find a way out anymore, just make the dua and I will destroy the people. Just make dua and I will destroy the people. And we said every single prophet who had a final dua used his dua. And this is the example. Prophet Nuh alayhi salam, when the people did not believe in him, they rejected him, he made dua. He said, Ya Allah, do not leave any disbeliever on earth. Why? Because they will spread mischief. When it comes to our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, we mentioned it before, did he use his final dua? No. He kept his final dua until the day of judgment. And he will make dua to Allah, ask Allah to forgive all the believers. Subhanallah. This is why we love him. Prophet Nuh alayhi salam made dua. He asked Allah not to leave anybody on this earth, the disbelievers. So when he made this dua, Allah gave him an order. Allah gave him a command. Allah told him, I want you to build an ark. Build an ark, a big boat, huge one. If you build this one, I will give you some instructions. And after you follow these instructions, then I will send the punishment. So Noah started to build the ark in the middle of nowhere, in the desert. Imagine building a boat in the desert. Does this make sense? No. So the people now, they started to laugh at him even more, to ridicule him, to make fun of him. Every single prophet, every single leader, every single guy that was sent, none of them was sent except the people ridiculed them. None of them. There's no exception. From Adam alayhi salam to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam, every time one prophet was sent, they mocked him. They called him a liar. They called him a magician. They called him sahir. They called him every name under the book. So now they started to call Nuh majnoon, muzdajir, someone who is crazy, someone who is out of the norm. But he kept on building his ark. He did not pay attention to the people. So learn a lesson here. When you are doing something right, when you are doing something good, no matter what people say, don't listen to them. Just focus on what you're doing. Because know that you are doing the right thing. You are doing it for the sake of Allah. So don't listen to what people are saying. So Nuh alayhi salam, he continued to build his ark. He was building the ark. He was building the ark. He was building the ark. And tomorrow we'll finish, inshallah. We'll continue the story. Tomorrow we'll finish the story of Nuh alayhi salam. It is almost time for the salah. We are going to stand up. And tomorrow you will know the end of the story, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.